All right, this is a good podcast, so stick and watch. A lot of family lore being espoused. This is a intro to the video because we were filming, right? As one does. And the memory card was like, you know what? I'm gonna shit myself right now. And so we lost about the first 35 to 37 minutes of footage. We still have audio, so it's just gonna be a screen with some images, popping up and out. But yeah, the timestamp is here for when the visuals pop in. It sucks because I fucking record on a Leapfrog camera, so it overheats. It's black until 30s, whatever. Right here, it'll pop up, boom, right now. It's right there. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Welcome back to the Jazz and Diego podcast, episode 10.
Double digits.
Diego, yeah, you're right.
Jasmine.
And this is our uncle.
I am the black sheep.
Yeah, Frank.
Oh, Frank. Well, we call you Frank, but
yeah.
Everyone else calls you Cisco, which
I
think is so weird.
Yeah. I've been called every variation. I have some friends who, there's a few people call me Francisco, not very many.
Yeah, no.
Almost everybody, it's either Cisco, a few Franks.
Mm-hmm.
What do you prefer?
I said no.
What do you identify as?
Yeah.
What do I identify as?
Yeah, like when you introduce yourself, what do you say?
Usually Francisco.
Oh, just your name?
And then they'll just be like, oh, Francisco, and I'm like, you can call me whatever. I don't care. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've always just called you Frank.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone in our actual family calls you Cisco.
No.
Huh.
Mom calls me...
Panchito?
She'll call me Frank. No, she'll call me Panchito once all, but she'll call me Frank.
Okay.
Which is weird, because I'm like, she's the most bean lady that I know. She calls me that.
Yeah.
Frank. When she ever mentions you to us, it's Frank, too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The extended family still calls me Panchito.
Yeah.
They all of them.
Like Selma people.
Selma, LA,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
Nobody calls me.
So, so immediate family Frank, extended family that, and then your friends Cisco.
Cisco, couple Frisco.
That just, I feel like
that,
as you got older,
Thank
Cisco
you.
Came out, and I was like, oh, he's cool now.
My glow up.
Yeah. I was like, he started listening to different music.
I don't know. I've always been terrible.
Terrible? What do you mean?
I guess.
I don't think you're terrible.
No, I say that just based off of like
standards.
the way we were raised.
External standards.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something.
This is another generation.
We'll talk about that later, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. In the ones I've watched, I don't know that you guys have ever really broached that.
No, because we have a mother.
That
is in the kind of semi-YouTube world.
She doesn't watch.
No,
she doesn't. But I know she's curious.
Yeah,
but there's other people that watch. So.
But
don't want it to get.
Sometimes I get scared, but it's okay. Whatever.
I just think compared to the standard of how we were raised, I've always been the outsider. So to speak.
And then
always.
And then it was me, and now it's Diego. Yeah. So here we are.
Keeping the tradition alive.
You've made like little comments, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a sinner's comment.
Yeah. But we can get straight into it.
So
what team are you on?
Oh.
Drake? Not even teams. Who do you think is winning?
So, I will first off say I'm so invested in this. Mm-hmm. I'm not even like, I like all kinds of music. I'm more metalhead than anything else, but I do like a lot of rap music. I like a lot of techno trance. If you look through my music, it's all over the place. So I do, I am qualified to speak on this. No, but like when I heard the first songs, I was like, what's going on? Like, I listen to rap music. There's very few, especially like newer rap. I hate sounding like that. Well, rap's better, but it is, if I'm being honest. I feel like Kendrick is winning, and if it's over, which it kind of
is.
It seems, well, they said they were putting a hold on it. I don't know what.
Yeah. Well, the last thing was Drake saying, "I'm going on vacation" on his rap, which was all it was.
That really was not.
The last one, the most recent one,
Yeah, the hard part.
It was like, and then the whole like, "I fed you." It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
It was such a
okay. So do you think that's true? You think he did feed him that?
Which part?
The daughter part.
The daughter part.
From what I've heard, because I've been listening to every podcast about this, just different podcasts, even shows I don't listen to, but I want to know what people think. There's talk that it might be true.
I mean,
there's talk. I think that if anything is going to be true, that's definitely like more possible. The whole thing about being like, is a pedophile type? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Could he get away with it? You have enough money, you can get away with anything.
Yeah.
His behavior does kind of, it's like a little weird.
He's had some
it's definitely
nicks.
some sketchy shit. But I mean, to say a full-blown pedophile, because it's that whole thing of like, you know, if he was 25 and he hooked up with a girl who's 18, is it weird? Yeah. Is it illegal? Does it make him pedophile? No.
Yeah.
Because when you say pedophile, my thought is
child.
Children.
Yeah. Child.
You know,
Like 14. I mean, 17 is still considered, underage.
Yeah.
But like, I'm thinking like young
Still
teen.
developing
Yeah.
a lot.
well, because I mean, there's laws now in place, like, you know, because you hear about the cases where like the high school couple where the guy they were together when they were both 17, and then he turns 18 and she's 17, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, he's a pedo.
Yeah.
And
No.
that's different. Not.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So Jasmine, what do you know about this? Because I know you didn't know much, so I sent you all the songs in order today.
It's like it's just.
Even did you send her the Taylor made
Tupac?
freestyle?
Yeah. That one had to get taken down because they did a Tupac estate told them to take it down.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was dumb on his part.
He was trying to play like a mind game though.
Yeah, like, oh, these people don't like you either type thing, or
yeah,
what?
because the whole thing is that Kendrick loves Tupac. Kendrick is like Tupac is his
okay.
idol essentially, right? His like
Yes.
rap idol.
Well, because it's the whole Compton West Coast thing. But
Yeah.
what I'd heard
That's
was
what it's giving to,
yes.
like very. I'm gonna come back at you again, and I think because we didn't live that, this is like, oh my god. But
Yeah.
well, what
I'm
I
like,
heard.
were you around when that happened?
Which part?
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
I was very
How old
that
were
was
you?
You're talking what 96, 97?
Yeah, around that time.
I was in high school, so you're talking.
Were you
I
like,
was 16,
were
15,
you
16.
aware of what was going on?
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
was
okay.
aware.
That's cool.
It's on this.
That's cool,
it's
yeah.
without social media being what it is now. Even at that time, everybody knew about it.
How?
It's
News?
just the news, MTV
Music?
News, MTV
yeah.
News at the time.
MTV was
magazines, The Source.
Oh,
And they were the
magazines.
biggest rappers at
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
besides like Jay-Z. And
But even then, I don't like people talk about that being like this battle. It wasn't really that much of a battle because it was one song.
Yeah,
hit
it was
'em
just.
up.
yeah.
That's it.
He just said, "I fucked your bitch. You're
Yeah.
fat."
And like even that was like because there was talk about they were like, well, Biggie started it with "Who Shot You," "Who Shot You," but that was on an album that had been recorded like 8 months before Tupac got shot in New York. So that's where, and there's talk that it was a lot of the people around Tupac were like, oh, you see what they did.
Trying to
They
get
were
in his head.
Yeah, they were getting in his head. And I mean, you're talking about prime Death Row Records era.
They're beating people up in the hallway.
Scary.
Yes.
Scary.
So
in the parking lot.
So it's of that, but I feel like this is so much better.
Yeah.
I've been.
Why
I'm all about
you think it's better because there's been more back and forth, like with songs?
Oh, the back and forth is what made it so
And the
good.
7-minute songs are like, sheesh.
That the drops,
The drops.
Oh yeah,
the timing of the drops has
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew, but Drake dropped "Family Matters," the one with him crushing the Drake or
Friday night?
the car. Yeah, Friday night, and then Kendrick drops "Meet the Grams" an hour later after Drake drops.
Maybe a little less.
So you think though that he was already working on like let me have a second song ready
What
because how
yeah.
is he gonna do it that fast?
What people think is yes, he knew that Drake was gonna respond or whatever, just because this has been building for a very long time.
Yeah.
For like
goes
a
back
few
years.
Yeah, years.
People
I
think
didn't
it's
know
now.
that. Yeah, I didn't.
No.
I didn't know it either until I heard. I started hearing about it when the Metro like that.
Metro Boomin album.
I heard that, and that kind of was like I was like, all right, like, okay, we'll see what's going on here. And then the Drake stuff came back, the Taylor made freestyle.
Yeah.
And then when I heard Euphoria was when I was like, fuck yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. I want
Yeah.
to know now. And I did a whole deep dive on it. And,
Yeah.
and it's like,
It gets so
something
deep.
drops and it's like, fuck, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Kendrick plays on like a bunch of levels. I think I'm not trying to like dick rat him or anything, but I am for the next few seconds. He he dropped Taylor Made. Drake drops Taylor Made, essentially saying that he's not responding to Drake because
did it to
Taylor
provoke
just
him.
dropped. Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
She just dropped an album, so that's why Kendrick isn't
Okay, I was a
dropping
little
because he
confused
doesn't want to
about
be
that.
overshadowed.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Because even in that song, it was Tupac, and he was like, we need you. Like, come on. Like, we need you to
Respond to Drake.
Yeah, respond. It was 100%. He was just, and he used two West Coast idols,
the most
to promote
influential.
him. He
Yeah.
used Snoop and Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Taylor Made. So then in Euphoria, which is Kendrick's first official response besides the Metro Boomin album, it is produced by Taylor's producer. So it's technically Taylor Made.
Oh my god.
So it's like
Oh, the subtle,
all the subtle
the
little
layers.
jabs.
Yeah,
is so good.
I told Alex,
good.
I told
Yeah.
Diego, I was like, oh my god, I feel like such an old bitch. I was like, I need to read the lyrics. Like when I'm watching movies, I need the
Yeah, it's
subtitles.
hard.
I was like,
It's
this is too
hard.
much, and they're just like back and forth. And then the 7-minute songs, and
Yeah.
they sound. Some of them sound like they're three different songs in one,
Beat drops.
which I
They
like
did it on
that
purpose.
though. Yeah, I like that
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
because then it's not just the same sound the whole time,
Oh,
and
no,
then it gets you back in, and you're like, oh wait, what's?
That's YouTube videos have been my old ass. I'm like, okay, references.
breakdown.
I need Euphoria broken down, and the layers.
I should have
Yeah.
done that. Like I'm sure
Could've,
people
yeah.
have those videos already. Is that
Oh,
what
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
watching?
breaking
Where
down
they're like
lyrics.
going through the whole
I've watched
song.
several
Even I think this is
push-ups. That was the
Push-Ups.
first one.
It's the first one, and the album cover is size 7 because Kendrick is size 7,
He's a little guy.
and he's a little guy, and he has an album called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Oh,
was
is
calling
he
him a
really little?
stepper.
Yeah, he's
He
a little
is.
guy.
He's like 5'6".
Way
Yeah, it's pretty
shorter than me.
Because
Yeah,
they talk
he's
about
5'8".
if they actually fought, they're like Drake would probably
Oh,
whip his
yeah,
ass.
Yeah.
But,
for
I mean,
sure.
Drake's like 6'1",
Yeah,
He's
6'2".
big.
they're not gonna
Yeah,
fight.
that's like if you put like you or Damon next to like I don't know
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
No offense,
basically.
David.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
basically.
But
Yeah. So and then the last thing that we heard was like the Drake. Someone shot at Drake's house, and one of the security guards got shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
But nobody really knows who and why.
I
it
heard
was speculation, obviously, but
What did you hear?
I heard something that's more tied to some issues he has with The Weeknd. That
Mm.
people assume because of the
Okay.
timing that has to do with Drake.
what?
But I heard something about that it has more to do with issues that he has with The Weeknd.
So you think people
He's
are
got
being
beef with everyone.
snaky?
He does.
I think that's where he fucked up in this too. Is in his songs, Kendrick was like,
Yeah.
"You're my fucking target. Everything is about you."
Oh, and Drake's calling
Drake's-
like everybody
He
out.
went
Yeah.
at Rick Ross, Metro, Future,
Mhm.
and The Weeknd at some point.
Yeah, the
and Drake.
weekend and Drake
It's like,
and Kendrick. Yeah.
he's all over the place.
Yeah.
Focus, man. You
Yeah.
get
Like
your
this.
ass handed to you by
This
one
song
guy.
is the one where he's just talking
He just
about
has
everybody.
a lot of money and a lot of time.
He does. He does. But
A lot of
what,
theories.
what's your favorite song, diss song from them so far?
Okay, so you guys are more Kendrick.
I'm more.
I
Kendrick.
think he's.
Kendrick winning.
I've been. Yeah, I was more on board from the beginning, but I think he clearly won, especially with the way it went out.
Yeah, and then also like the daughter thing. There's a theory too that if you listen to the song, the Meet the Graham song, where he talks about the daughter initially. At the end, he's saying like, "Oh, you lied about this. You lied about
Oh, yeah,
all this
yeah.
stuff," and he says, "And you probably lied about your daughter too, huh?" So then you can kind of think, "Oh, well, maybe he knew Drake would feed him information like that," and he's saying, "You're lying about this fake information too."
Now you guys
Yeah.
are changing my mind because
Yeah.
I like Drake and I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
all his music.
Well,
So
he's-
initially I was like, oh Drake, and like some of the songs that they did come out with,
Yeah.
I was like,
They're not
I like
bad.
Drake's better.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
songs.
the
Kendrick's are good too,
assumption,
but-
the idea that Kendrick quote unquote won the battle, it doesn't mean that Drake's songs were bad. I thought he,
Oh,
they're-
okay, okay.
like his songs. I thought Family Matters was a good song.
Yeah, they're
I
all good
liked it.
songs. Yeah.
They're all, and that's to me. I'm like the best part about it is there's no bad songs. They're all
Mm-hmm.
really
And it's
good.
music, so people are just gonna listen to it and listen to it and listen to it.
And this is people who, especially Kendrick, who does not drop often at all. He drops
Yeah.
like every 5 years.
I know
Yeah.
literally nothing about him, so I'm just
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm on Drake's side.
A
Loser.
lot of people are. A lot of people are.
The losing side.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so then the last one was the Heart Part
The Heart Part
6.
6.
Yeah, and he named it the Heart Part 6 because Kendrick has singles called the Heart Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
So if you look up the Heart Part 6, it's gonna be Drake's diss
Dang.
track.
That-
So it's like
that's-
another level of like gotcha.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you
Gotcha,
call it
bitch.
diss track.
Yeah,
last
it's
one-
not really.
The last one was kind of like, here's my last
Yeah,
little bit.
I'm
and-
out.
I'm
Yeah.
going on vacation. All right.
But do you think Kendrick will make another one, or do you think it's just done?
I think it's done.
It might
I think
be.
it's done because the general consensus is that at least
How
I
much
feel,
more shit can they talk though?
Yeah,
Like they've made 7-minute songs, multiple songs. They aired it all out already. Like what
it sounds
more
like it.
new information can you get?
Yeah,
7-minute songs where there. I mean, you don't know how much of it is actually really true.
Oh yeah.
that's true too.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in older diss songs, it was a lot more based on reality. It was talking
Yeah.
shit and then real stuff.
Mhm.
This one felt like it started getting a little.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Character smudging.
And well, you can just say anything you want.
Mhm.
And then, and the simple fact is, it's like, once you go with the pedophile route,
That's pretty far.
that's hard.
That's hard.
And even if
Yeah.
even to defend it, it's like, how do you defend it? I'm not a pedophile.
Yeah, you don't look the best defending yourself.
But like then Drake didn't he say like, oh, I knew you say something like that.
Yeah.
So
which is such a like.
That just kind of that just kind of
response.
shows like, oh yeah, I've kind of liked little girls, but not like little girls, like 18-year-olds or 19 or 20.
Which is, I mean,
yeah.
They said the age of consent in Canada is 16.
Damn.
Oh shoot, and he's
Canadian.
So.
Canadian.
Mr. OVO.
Yeah.
OVO.
And you know those
OVO.
girls. Drake.
He's got the money.
He
what
does.
is like when that song where he's like, gotta fuck with Drake, my Instagram is boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just remembered that song, the last one. The picture of it, the album cover is his house.
At the house. That's Drake's house.
It's Drake's house.
And those pins.
Oh yeah.
You know what the pins are?
No.
Those are when you look up sexual predator map.
Yeah, sex offenders.
It
Sex
shows
offenders.
up on his house.
No,
Yeah.
he just put those pins on
Oh.
his house to say like him and his whole crew are
Yeah.
sexual predators
Dang,
So-
that's
And that's
So
the
he's being
number one
serious
song in the
about
United
that.
States right now.
in Canada.
And in Canada, like that.
that is.
Saying certified lover boy, certified pedophile. And everybody's like, eh.
Listening
Yeah.
to the song, literally, I just don't think it's not gonna affect him.
No.
I don't
Drake?
think. Yeah.
Maybe his ego for sure.
But I don't think people are actually gonna stop listening to him.
No, I think I don't think he's gonna suffer in terms of his old music, but there's
Yeah.
a lot of talk. I was listening to was it Flagrant podcast today,
Yeah.
and they were talking about apparently, and it's a point that I've heard on a few because I heard on the Joe Budden podcast. DJ Academics has talked about it. Is no one is coming to defend Drake.
No one.
No one's-
like he has like no
no one's
real
supporting him.
friends.
21 Savage, no one's.
Nobody.
Like,
So they're like, if you are who you say you are, and they talk about like he has put a lot of people on with features and things
He
like that.
definitely has. He
But
definitely
they're
has.
like, you helped all these people, and nobody's coming to your defense.
Yeah.
No
didn't
one
even
wants
think
to.
about that.
Nobody,
I didn't think that
nobody
either.
wants to come and be like, yeah, I got you. They're all
Yeah.
just kind of like, because again, that stain of the fucking pedophile
Yeah.
word.
And it is Kendrick, too. So it's like,
Yeah.
do you want to go up against Kendrick, too?
I don't know. Well, I don't know anything about him.
Like, that's why J. Cole is the
I
smartest
was
man.
gonna say, cause the video you sent me of you where you're like, oh, he's soft for doing that, but like he just doesn't want to deal with
He
the
saved
drama.
himself. In a
And
way.
he has
100%.
family. Like
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah, he's got a girl.
Drake's
he's got-
security guard got
like,
shot.
2
No one
kids.
knows who shot him, so he's like, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
get involved in that.
There's a theory. I don't know if it's a theory. It might be true. That Schoolboy Q, who's like another rapper who's friends with Cole, told Cole to not
Yeah,
to like
I
back
heard that.
out. He
He
like
was
gave
also
him advice.
wasn't he also part of the Top Dog?
Yeah, he was part of TDE. I think
Yeah,
he still
TDE.
is.
I think
He just
isn't-
dropped.
Kendrick's not in it, right?
Kendrick's not. Yeah, his last one was the last one he dropped. I think.
Mr. Morale,
Yeah.
or was it
I think-
before that Down?
They say Drake
think it
says
was
Mr.
Mr. Morale.
Morale like 10 times, bro. I was like, what's
Yeah,
with this?
and another thing that Drake messed up on, that sucked, is in that last diss. He said that. So Kendrick has a song called "Mother I Sober," where he says that his mom got sexually harassed when she was a child.
Yeah.
And so then the mom assumed that also he did and didn't believe Kendrick didn't get sexually molested or whatever. So in the story, he didn't, but his mom didn't believe him. It's like a whole metaphor for generational trauma, whatever. But Drake says that, oh, you made that song where you said you got molested. And
Yeah.
It's like, you're not even listening to the song anymore.
Oh, okay,
He-
okay. I
paying
didn't hear
attention.
that part.
He tried to tie it back to like that's why you're talking about me doing this because
That's
that's
why
what
you-
happened to
yeah.
you.
Like
He
some
said that's why you are the way
psychology.
that you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I liked when Kendrick was like, he was pissed. He's like, I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I was
He was,
like,
"I'm the
oh
biggest
man,
hater." Yeah.
he's
That's-
mad.
He's inspiring a generation of haters.
He is.
I'm a big fucking hater, and I was like, I got to get my shit. I got to get on his level.
Yeah.
I need to be that level of petty.
You're making a song.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
And
Writing- grown men writing poems about each other. Fuck
That's
yeah,
really what it
that's what
is.
it
It's
is.
like love songs but hate songs.
Yeah.
Like breakup
It's
songs.
like, I don't like you, and I'm gonna put it in a song.
And then in that song, Meet the Grams, the cover art for that one, which is like clothing on a bed and some other like,
Oh, there's all kinds of
Medicine
shit
stuff?
coming out
Yeah.
about that now.
that is Drake's dad's missing luggage. So Drake's dad had luggage that went missing somehow.
Yeah.
And then that's what was in the luggage. And that's the picture of
How do you get that picture?
the first, because he probably stole it.
Well,
He probably
there's
had
like,
someone steal it.
there's supposedly
What did you hear?
I don't, God, like again, too far into this. There's a guy that just came out because apparently Drake, I don't know if he said it wasn't real or he tried to discredit it at some point. But supposedly some guy just released on Twitter saying that, basically coming at Drake, and he's like, "You're full of shit. You know where it came from." And he put up a screenshot of supposedly this hotel where they threw away the luggage.
Oh.
And supposedly that's where he got it. And he's saying, I can prove to you that you guys threw this shit out, and that's how I got it. This is the real shit.
So they were just tailing him until...
Yeah.
Dang.
There's people that are like that. There's fucking girls out there. But
Crazy.
supposedly that's one thing I saw where a guy, I don't know, somewhere, I think it was on Twitter.
Yeah, probably
X or
Twitter. Yeah.
where he released, and he had like a still shot of a security cam footage of the hotel where they threw away the luggage, and that's how he got it. And there's even symbolism in there because the Maybach gloves, that's supposedly because Rick Ross, because Maybach music, which is Ross's label, right? Yeah, and then the prescription pills have Drake's name on them, and it's prescriptions for Ozempic.
And Drake. Okay.
The surgery? Did he get a BBL?
No, he didn't, but that's a joke because
Okay.
Metro Boomin. There's a line in Drake's song, and I think it's in Push Ups, where he says, and he stops the beat, and he's like, Metro Boomin, shut your hoe ass up and just make some drums, because he's a producer.
Okay.
So he's like, stop coming at me, you're not even going to rap, make drums. So then Metro Boomin drops a free beat for the internet to rap on. Like, there's people dissing Drake who are just strangers.
Oh, is that... Okay, that's what that is.
The BBL, yeah. And the cover art for that is a liposuction machine because Drake has gotten liposuction.
Oh my god.
So it's like
God.
And then so another Easter egg on that.
It's getting disgusting.
Oh no! So that machine.
That's so funny.
So in one of the songs he makes a reference about V12, and people think they're talking about cars. That machine is a V12. That's what he's talking about.
Dang.
There's that. There's the the Sweet Chin
Ozempic.
Music reference.
No.
And I think it's Not Like Us. He makes a reference about Sweet Chin Music. Then Don't Pass the Oxford.
Okay.
The Sweet Chin Music is former wrestler Shawn Michaels' finishing move. Shawn Michaels famously had a fucking spacing a rivalry. His biggest rival was Bret Hart, who's Canadian.
Oh my god.
That's so deep.
You reminded me of another one too. In that same Like That song, he says like, I'm gonna pass it off to John Stockton.
That's good. You know what that is?
I kind of know, but I think you know more.
I don't know.
Okay, explain.
So that is John Stockton, played for the Utah Jazz. And
Yes.
I think he's one of the best, or if not, he is the career leader in assists in basketball, meaning like passing the ball.
Yeah.
His teammate for all those years was Karl Malone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is famous for getting a teenager pregnant.
Oh my
Also,
god.
Drake had a picture with Karl Malone on his Instagram, and he's like, "G's up." Immediately after all that shit's gone.
Oh
that picture is no longer.
That's not a good move.
Yeah, something like
you can't delete stuff like that. It makes you look more guilty.
people move their eye on that.
That's how subtle the Easter eggs are coming. I've dedicated way too much.
I was like, Diego, do you think he really knows that much? And he's like, yeah, for sure. And I was like,
he does.
After
we were talking about it.
Where was it? The
baby
shower. I texted you. Well, because like you were saying, when he released Family Matters, I was at home and my wife, she's all into this too. We're watching the video for Family Matters, and in the comments, it's popping up and it says Kendrick dropped. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, I go, and that's when he dropped Not Like Us.
Yeah.
And I texted you right away.
You did text me.
I texted you right away.
Yeah.
I was like, he fucking dropped again.
I
was all over it. I love that shit.
Yeah. I mean, this is like, I would say, the pretty big hip hop battle in terms of history.
Biggest one in a long time that I can think of.
Yeah. For sure.
Because there's always like people that don't like each other and they'll say something here and there, but not like this intense back and forth so quick and like direct. Like
it's too personal. It got personal.
Too personal.
Very personal. Very
Real
personal.
quick.
Very quick. Yeah. In a matter of days.
Like in the Straight Outta Compton, it got personal, but they just did one song.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
I still like. I think Hit 'Em Up it's up there, but I still think my favorite diss track is Real Motherfucking G's by Eazy-E.
I haven't heard that one.
Play a snippet.
I'll play it.
Or just listen
to it. It
to
was
it.
against Dr. Dre. When
play it on your computer.
The Ruthless Records and
you
Death
can.
Row Records beef.
What's it called?
Real Motherfucking G's by Eazy-E. It's a great song. And he says his name, so it's very obvious about who it is. Oh, he fucking blasts him.
I don't think I've heard this.
Oh yeah, right here.
saying, yeah. I mean, these beats, it just sounds better.
The music video is fucking good.
That's so cool.
It was that one, and then that's when Dre came back with fucking with Dre Day.
Oh, okay. I never heard that one yet.
Well, the music videos are great.
Okay.
Because like in the Eazy-E one, he has like, because Dr. Dre used to be in a group called the Worldwide Wrecking Crew. Okay. And this was like, they were like a 80s like kind of like a R&B. So they like wore like all kinds of like flamboyant shit. Mm-hmm. And he roasted him, and he posted in the video, he shows a picture of him dressed like all glittery. Oh, and then in the Dr. Dre video, he has a guy pretending to be Eazy-E, and they're like chasing him, and he's like running away from them. They're great videos. Yeah. Okay. That's that one, and then the Jay-Z Nas.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Well, that's where the term ether comes from.
Yeah, why did it come from that?
Because that's the Nas song where he fucking killed Jay-Z. The song was called Ether. Okay. So now it's basically that's the word they use, like, oh, he got ether. That's how good of a song it was.
Yeah. And now they're friends though. Now they're buddies. Yeah. Now they're Black Excellent Kings.
Yeah. He does. I like in the song Ether. He says he tells Jay-Z he has dick sucking lips. Damn. I was like, wow, that's personal.
That's pretty crazy.
I was like, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be friends again?
No.
Me either.
The shit they said, I don't see how.
You can't.
Not even on some fake shit like.
Not even like in passing. No, not even. No, I don't even think like.
Which is kind of sad, because it's like they make good music, so they would make great music together.
And they have tracks together.
They do. Poetic Justice. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
R.I.P.
No more Poetic Justice.
The drama. Mm-hmm. And we, one of the first episodes we did, we talked about them, right?
Maybe. Did we?
We titled it "The Girls Are Fighting."
Oh yeah. It was the very first one. I think.
Yeah, or the second or something.
It was like that. When like that. Oh no, the one on Metro Boomin.
Yeah.
Like
that one.
That's a good song.
Yeah, that is a good song.
It is.
The beat.
Yeah.
The horns.
I'd heard about it, and that's just when it first, because that was how it started. That's what brought it back. Mm-hmm. It was because he was replying to first person shooter.
Yes, he was replying.
So I didn't hear first person shooter. I heard about Like That.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fucking good song. And then I was like, all right, cool. Then you started hearing more about it. And then when all the songs came out, I went back and I listened to everything. Yeah. Because I wanted to get caught up.
Who do you think is winning in your heart of hearts, Jasmine?
Well, I was like Drake because I'm a Drake fan. But hearing you guys talk, I think Kendrick.
Sounds like Kendrick's winning.
Because the last one that Drake released was, just like kind of a waste of time, honestly. Yeah. Like, didn't really try.
It was kind of lazy.
Yeah, it was lazy. And then, like the whole like, oh, I fed you fake information is kind of like.
Also, if you did post the screenshots,
I know
that would be if you got Kendrick like that, people would be like, you got him.
Yeah. There's a guy that came out that he said that he got paid $150,000. Yeah. By Drake, and that he told him he said that he told him about him and his wife being separated and living separate, but he said it was all bullshit. He made it all up, and he said that the whole time when the song came out. He was just fucking dying laughing because he knew it was all bullshit.
So he's really just talking shit. He's not like.
Yeah. So they say.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
We might, but I don't think so. I think they're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I think it's done. I think it's cooked.
Yeah.
They keep talking about I saw Academic said that supposedly Drake has another song, but he just
when he's come back from vacation, whenever that is. When he's back from Cabo.
Hey, I was going to say.
Kendrick just put one more out and just fucking just end it.
Yeah. Just beat him while he's down.
Just end it.
Like, because I think Drake thinks that he won. So, like, let him think that he won and then kind of just, like, sneak. Right. But, yeah. I don't know.
That's for him to think he won. That's a level of fucking ego.
I think he just think he won because if he did feed in that fake information, he's like, you fell for it so easy. Like, you're stupid.
But how do you feel like you won when I saw a thing where they said Not Like Us basically broke every like
lots
music
of records.
Streaming record. Yeah. Previous ones held by Drake. So it's like you can't say you won when people are dancing to it at weddings and playing it at baseball games
and baseball games and just parks and I hear people listening to it in the car driving past me. I love crazy.
Yeah.
I hear them at work. People are playing it. I'm like,
it's fun. It's fun too because it feels like everybody's paying attention to this, so we can all talk about it.
Yeah.
Like they brought the world together.
They brought the world together.
They distracted us from all the other bullshit.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Thank
Drake and Kendrick
for
the drama,
giving us 5 minutes of
truly.
not hearing about other stupid shit
No,
going
literally,
on.
because that's all everyone's been talking about everywhere. Nothing else.
Now I just want to go to a party just to hear Not Like That.
Just
and see what people do.
Everybody
moves.
Strummers is doing a Kendrick versus Drake night.
What?
I told my wife, I was like, I kind of want to go.
I kind of want to go too.
And she's like, we kind of might get shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, I want to be in the room when it comes on and people just fucking lose their minds. I want to see it.
Yeah. When is that? Because I would want to go to that.
That's going to be crazy. You're going to have to like get there because that place is tiny.
It is tiny.
Strummers?
It is very tiny.
People.
Dang, it doesn't seem like it.
Right,
but I feel like a lot of people are going to go.
I know people there.
Ooh,
I got the in.
There you go.
You drink there enough, they start to like you. May 26th.
Okay. So
9 p.m.
Perfect.
Weeks. 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's on a Sunday? Sorry, I got work in the morning.
Dang, yeah, that does kind of suck. Instead of a Saturday
or
a Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
let's riff-raff on a Sunday. No white t-shirts.
When we were gonna talk about this with you, I was like, obviously we don't see each other like that often. And last time I heard you were still listening to rock music, so I was like, "There's no way he's into this rap stuff."
Everything.
Now?
He's cultured. What are you listening to R&B wise right
now? Teddy Swims. I'm a fan of his.
I like him.
I like him. Leon Bridges is good. I saw him in
he's
concert.
great. I saw. Oh wow.
That's my wedding song. Actually, one of his songs.
Nice.
Them two. I'm trying to think of the slower music I listen to. I think those are the two that just come.
Yeah, Leon Bridges and Teddy Swims.
Yeah.
I don't know Leon Bridges.
He's like a country R&B.
Song?
He's Beyond. That's the big one. He's got a lot of good songs.
He's got bangers though.
Smooth Sailing. Texas Sun is my favorite.
I haven't heard that one.
Texas Sun. It's a good song. I saw him at the Forum in LA. Really good.
Nice.
Good show.
Okay.
Good showman. But yeah, I think he performed at Stagecoach.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Yeah, and he's very eccentric. He's like an eccentric black character.
Do you like Jelly Roll?
Yeah.
Do you like Post Malone? Those are like my top two right now.
I like Post Malone. What's that one? Circles?
Oh yeah.
I like that song. Mm-hmm. He's got some. I like more of his rap stuff.
Yeah.
But he's kind of like going in. I haven't really heard any of his country.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard any of it. I don't listen to him that much. Mm-hmm. But I do like some of his. He
just has like the country voice. That's why.
Yeah.
It's all those cigarettes and Bud Light.
Yeah.
He stinks of white trash. I don't know. He has the look.
And
Jelly Roll is honestly I heard of him more when he was more like strictly rap.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the song was it Save Me.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of those like. They're fun.
New ones,
they're cool. Like I wouldn't say like I'm like a huge fan, but it's alright.
Okay, but you like country overall? Would you say?
No.
No.
No Morgan Wallen.
Okay, no. So I've been vocal about it for years. I'm like I fucking hate country music.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
Never liked it.
Why?
I guess it
doesn't invoke a feeling.
It just all sounds the same. Fucking pick up jerk and burp. No. But like I like for whatever reason, like my wife, other people like playing. I got like Alan Jackson. Mm-hmm. I like a few of his songs.
Okay.
But it's funny because like I'll tell my friends I'm like, oh, I like Chattahoochee, and they just look at me like that song because he has all these other serious songs, and Chattahoochee's just a fucking fun country bumpkin song.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a great song.
Yeah.
That one, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Good times, like his fun songs. I like those.
You like fun country songs?
I don't want to hear about your fucking dog getting shot and your pickup truck.
And like the girl leaving them. You don't want to hear that.
Drinking whiskey at night.
No. I don't ever want to hear Tennessee Whiskey again in my life.
Yeah, that's overplayed. That's an overplayed country song. Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
But every time they play it, you know they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
The other one I like, and it's funny. I think I like it just because it makes people so uncomfortable. Is Dixon Dallas? You know who that is?
I don't.
I don't even know if I can. You'd have to listen to it.
What is it? That's their
his name is Dixon Dallas, and you'll hear once you get to it, you'll know why. And it just makes people so uncomfortable, and that's why I'm like, I'll play the shit out of that. If it's on Touch Tunes, I'll play it.
Good looking?
Yeah. I'll play that shit at a bar any day and just watch people get weird.
So he's a gay country artist, I'm assuming?
He's a rapper. He does rap songs. I don't know his real name. That's not his rap name's different. And then like he just randomly decided to create an alter ego, and it's gay country music.
Wow. I mean, there's got to be a market for that somewhere, right?
There's gay. Brokeback Mountain made a lot of money. There's gay cowboys, a lot of farmhands.
A lot of suppressed men out there, you know?
Yellowstone is fucking riddled with gay undertones.
Really? You think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bunch of dudes.
Yeah. Sleeping together.
Sleeping together. Showering together.
They all have tattoos. They're branded.
Wearing leather.
Branded. Oof. Wearing leather.
Wearing a leather vest.
Do you like Yellowstone?
Shirt. Yes.
Okay.
I got into it late, though, because I heard... That was one of those shows where I heard so much about it that I almost ignored it on purpose, because, like, I'm just like, this many people like it. And then, I don't know I just started watching, and I was like, this is a fucking show.
It's really good. I like it, too.
It's a little repetitive, but it is good.
Yeah. Okay. Diego's not really into it.
I'm Rip.
I try. Oh, my God.
Rip, okay.
He's the best one in the show.
Yeah, he's the one that wears all black, right? Yeah. He's with the white girl?
Yeah.
The crazy white girl? Okay, yeah.
The meth head.
Yeah.
He's really good. Like the whole character, like how he's
just a badass.
He's like a badass, but he's also really nice.
He's a sweetheart badass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I like was it Jimmy?
Yeah.
The one that's the rodeo kid, he's getting all fucked up.
The one that leaves to Texas. Yeah.
I liked him too.
And that, oh my God, his annoying girlfriend, the first girl that gets punched by his new girl.
Punched by his new girl.
There's a woman. Shows everything. Good show.
And then they
I watched like the first half of the first season.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, it gets better.
I know. I keep telling him to watch
I'll try it.
It's like the lingo. He hates like the lingo they talk in. Like
I just think
metaphoric. Like,
they talk very metaphorically that sometimes it takes me out of it. Like they're like, sometimes you got to be the bear in the cage, and when it opens, let the rustle out. And I'm like,
I don't. Whatever, dude.
I'm just like.
I get what you're saying, but you could have said it easier. But I also get that's just the swag.
Yeah, over there where they are. Yeah.
So.
They're not from Fresno.
They're not like.
No. When they wear the cowboy boots, they mean it. Okay?
They mean it.
Yeah.
But they're not just dusting them off for boots in the park.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
I know it bugs the shit out of me. I'll see people that I know and I see them. They post from there. And I'm
That's
just
me.
like, huh?
That's me. I have boots right there. I only wear them out. I don't wear them to work.
You've never been on a goddamn farm in your life.
Yeah.
I told Diego, I was like, you're gonna go out with the girl and they're gonna be like, why are your boots so clean?
Yeah.
You're not using them.
Hold up.
I'll take those boots when I do deliveries out in the country and I'll like put some dirt on them. Some real fine dirt.
Make them look like you actually did something.
I would say I would wear them, but I don't know if they'll fit me.
Diego just wears them.
Boom.
Well, did you wear them to the baby shower?
No, I wore the yellow ones because I had just bought them.
Yeah.
Like the day of, or the day before.
The dunks?
Yeah. The Nike Jordan 1 retros.
Ooh.
I don't know much about Jordans, but I saw those and I was like, those look nice.
Why? The color?
Yeah. I saw them on.
I don't get why they cost so much. I really don't get it. Especially like all the different colors.
Yeah. The different colors is kind of crazy, but I think it's just because it's a classic shoe / like silhouette. That sneaker.
Yeah, the Jordan 1.
Yeah, the Jordan 1 sneaker and the dunks too. But, I mean, it's all just marketing, I think. I can't believe they used to wear those to play basketball. That's the thing.
They used to wear Chucks.
They're not comfortable.
No.
They're not.
No.
Chucks are the worst.
Yeah, no. Even those are uncomfortable.
I fucking wore Chucks for a little while, and I'm like, first they look like fucking clown shoes on me.
Me too.
But I'm like,
right here.
Yeah, I'm like, fucking Sideshow Bob.
I'm stepping in canoes.
Yeah.
I know. When I wear mine, I'm like, I hope nobody's looking at my feet.
I have to wear extra baggy pants just so it covers my foot. The dust off the Junkos.
I know. We all have big feet. It just does not help.
Yeah. I stopped wearing
big feet. Does it run in our family?
I have big feet.
Yeah, I'm size 12.
I didn't want to say what
size
size
11 and a half, 12.
As a woman.
Yeah.
I'm 12. Some shoes are 12 and a half.
What size are your big ass feet, Jed?
Fucking clown shoes.
For a woman, what size?
I wear size 10 and a half
10.
now. After
Double digits?
After I had kids, I know everyone's like, I wear an 8. I'm like, shut the fuck up. But after I had kids, your feet can grow and my foot grew.
Yeah.
So now I'm a 10 and a half. Yeah.
She runs the kids for that. I got you.
Just my fat toe swollen.
So then, what is that in men's? What's a 10 in men's?
I think it's like a 9.
Because if that's true, then you got bigger feet than Kendrick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
she's
do.
fucking stomping all over.
Yeah.
You're a bigger stepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Mr. Morel. You're the big stepper.
And I'm taller than him. I'm taller than him and I wear bigger shoes.
He should be afraid of you. Forget Drake.
Yeah.
If Jasmine knocks on his door,
he's gonna
What, White Air Forces?
I don't know. I found these at TJ Maxx, and I was like, oh.
They look like
Air Forces,
yeah,
but they're not the real ones. I wanted to get black Air Forces, but my wife's like, absolutely not.
You can't do black Air Force activity.
What does that even mean?
That's like the meme is that if you put on black Air Forces, you're gonna like go rob somebody or go steal a car or something. Just because everybody wears the white ones, that when you wear the black ones, it's like, okay, it's a message.
You're trying to really like stand out, yeah.
I don't know. Wearing white Vans, I broke out of my shell because usually all of my shoes are black. So.
Oh, okay. White Vans are classic though.
Yeah.
I just got these just because I'm like I needed something. I started wearing white shirts.
Oh, okay.
Before it was like everything was black or gray, but I found a company that makes white shirts that I like.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, I need white shoes.
Yeah. What size are you in shirt? You're like an XXL?
My shirts?
Yeah, your shirts. Double X.
But my problem is depending on like the brand, I should be more of an extra large tall. Okay. Because on the problem with double X is they're wider than I should be, but I need it for the length.
Okay.
So sometimes I'll have I have a shirt that I was gonna wear the other day, and I was like, it fit me lengthwise, but it was just like I was like, no.
You're wearing a blouse.
Yeah. Essentially. So like technically I should be in an extra large tall. Yeah. But a lot of places don't make that, so I just go double X.
Yeah, because I have the same issue. Like I'm skinny, but I'm tall, so again, a lot of my shirts are just dresses. Like it looks like I'm wearing my boyfriend's clothes sometimes. So it's just yeah, I know. So it's not a good look.
You didn't buy the boyfriend tee for the boyfriend fit.
No.
I was like, and then it was like before it was like, you buy I'd buy an extra large and it would fit okay. Yeah. And my gut would stick out, and I was like, I'm not wearing that shit.
Then you're just constantly like.
So I'm like, I'll just go with a double X and.
Us man, we
deal
still.
With it. It's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
No.
Every day, the cross that we bear. A burden.
That cross is heavy, Jasmine.
You wouldn't know, Jasmine. You got made as a woman.
You want to start fights, bro? I don't need to fight with you and Diego.
Yeah. No, I don't fight. I just talk shit.
You said you're a hater and you want to be petty.
I am very petty. I'm such a
who is famous that you just hate on the most? That when you see them on the news, you just like.
You already know mine.
I can give you a fucking handful.
Yeah, I know yours.
Taylor Swift.
That's hers.
That's
Taylor
mine.
Swift.
Kim Kardashian.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Just off the top of I fucking can't stand him.
Why not Taylor Swift? Because Kim Kardashian, I think most people would understand.
I think Taylor Swift is the most fucking overrated performer. I've heard music, and her music, I don't fucking get it. I don't, like, even if it's not my thing, I can listen to it and be like, I get it. Okay. I just don't get her shit. I like, it's fine, whatever, if you like it. I don't get that level of fandom.
Yeah, she's like the white Michael Jackson.
I don't like for what? Have you seen videos of her performances?
Yeah, and there's people outside of the concerts that's already sold out, waiting, just listening,
whatever sound. And on top of all that, she's not attractive. It's like if you're not gonna be talented, be good looking. She's none of that
at all.
That's why, like, as much as I can't stand Kim Kardashian, like, I can get why people want to look at her. I guess.
Yeah.
But also, she's had so much fucking work done at this point.
Yeah, no,
for sure. She's not natural.
She's not even Kim Kardashian.
I always before they all got fucking hacked up, I always thought the middle one,
Kendall Jenner, Courtney.
No, not fucking.
No, I think Kendall's pretty.
They both have you. Have you seen what they really look like before the surgery?
No, I haven't.
One had no lips, and apparently they just fucking sprouted.
Oh, no.
Courtney, the middle one? The one that was married to Scott Disick?
Yeah, Courtney.
She's the only one that I was like...
she's still, like, the most natural one. Yeah. Like, if you look at her, she looks...
Is it Chloe, the fucking Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks completely different.
Chloe, that's the one that looks...
She's the one that... The rumor is that OJ's her daddy.
Yeah.
I think that's confirmed.
That's pretty confirmed.
She's fucking 7 feet tall.
And looks nothing like her sisters or her dad.
Yeah.
Nope.
She's for sure.
I believe it.
I 100%.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, there's like
it lines
there's a book where like Kris Jenner said that she like had an affair. So.
Yeah. And her dad just passed, so condolences.
Oh yeah. How did he die?
OJ?
Yeah.
He had cancer.
Oh, he had cancer?
He had cancer.
I didn't know he had cancer. Oh, it was one of those.
The star of Naked Gun. Tragic. Tragic loss.
You think he's guilty?
Yeah, do you think he did it?
What?
Murdering his girlfriend and the guy or whatever.
Well, there's a conspiracy theory that I'm kind of digging.
Okay, what is that?
The rumor is that his son killed her. And apparently he's a big kid, and I don't know if he's got some kind of mental issue or schizophrenic or something. But there's something along those lines where the rumor is that his son had a mental break and killed him, and OJ helped cover it up.
Yeah, as a father,
because it's his son. He's trying to take care of his son, and he knows his son's not gonna make it. That's the one I've heard recently.
Okay, I need to look into that.
Wouldn't fit and everything like
but
that.
Also, the glove, if it was like washed or like it was wet and stuff, so it would shrink.
It would shrink.
Yeah, that's
because then they brought in like the same glove in the same size as the one that was there, and the new one fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, how old was his son at the time then? Like
I don't know. He was a big kid though. I just heard that not that long ago.
I need to see how old his
son I never heard of that. That's interesting.
Though. I heard about it recently because they were saying that his son. I don't know if I don't want to say he had like mental issues like if he was like autistic or anything like that. Yeah. But I've heard it was something along those like schizophrenia, like bipolar, like something to along the lines where he would have had like a mental break.
Yeah, just blacked out.
And if OJ did help cover it up, then that's why his DNA was there.
Yeah. That's the rumors. But if not, he fucking killed him.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't his son, for sure.
See the crime scene photos? The actual crime scene photos?
No.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen. Really? I watch a lot of true crime, and I've seen them. I see.
I'm weird like that. I want to see the pictures.
If they're available, I want to see.
You can find. I like people talk about like they'll just use the term like that he cut her throat. He almost decapitated her.
Yeah, and the guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said her cut, the knife hit the front of her spine.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he was just.
They say he almost decapitated.
Because you can't do that in one.
No, you're not gonna find it on Getty Images.
Oh, fuck. Where would I find it on Reddit?
The dark web.
Yeah, the dark web.
It's like that's crazy.
I looked up something like I think I just looked up OJ crime scene photos unedited, and you'll find them.
Yeah, because I watch like the true crime episodes on them, and they'll just show like the glove and like some faraway pictures.
But they're blurry.
Yeah,
they blur it all out. You just see the blood. Yeah. No, I've seen the real ones.
Ooh, okay, here's some blood right here. Oh, and a body right here.
Yeah, no, that's pretty crazy. Crime of passion.
But I mean, he was super abusive towards her.
Oh so. yeah, and that's what. I mean, and you could say whatever you want, whether he did or not. It's always going to go against him. The fact that he used to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, like known. People knew it. People knew. A lot of people knew. But that's for Kiri.
Yeah, that's the classic burp right there. We're waiting for that
Kiri.
That was a little Easter egg.
That's why I just drank water. I don't want to drink nothing to make me gassy.
All right.
So, is there anything you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Other than
any final thoughts you want to give away to the viewers?
Well, we don't have
any message. We're 47 minutes.
Oh yeah, we still.
What do you got? Usually run what, an hour?
Hour 20.
Give or take. The most we've done is like an hour 20.
I don't know. I don't want to, because there is definitely some stuff. Like I'm deep on a rabbit hole about, like the Bible and religion in general.
We can go into that. I'm down to go into that.
We can cut whatever we want.
Sure.
Yeah.
So go for it.
What's the theory that has you right now about the Bible?
Oh, well, just a lot of it is it's a lot of just nonsense.
Yeah.
And I don't know that what kind of put me into it was just like, with all the politics and all that kind of shit going around is you have all these people like claiming, pseudo, I'm Christian, this and that. But yet it's like nothing you stand for reflects quote unquote Christian values. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, and then particularly with, the way we were raised, it like, I don't know if I even, just kind of like having a weird like moment where like, because I started listening to a podcast and it was hosted by a guy that was raised, like we were, and his crisis and like how he was raised and how once he left, how he saw it, and I kind of started reliving and thinking about a lot of that shit, and I was just kind of like, that was weird, like it was not normal.
Doesn't it just seem like I have a hard time with like believing anything because I'm like I believed this for so long and then to figure out like to me that it's not actually like the real thing, and I'm like, then what is real? Like which one is it? Which one is the right one? You know? It's just like,
and that's the your whole life you're told no, we're right.
Yeah.
It's like we figured out, we cracked the code.
Yeah. That's what I would always say. How do we know?
Recently? Yeah. Only less than 100 years ago?
Yeah.
But it's just like little shit. Like I was like, there's a quote, I'm sure I'll butcher it, but Neil deGrasse Tyson, the scientist, where they asked him, they're like, okay, you're a scientist, do you believe in God? And his answer kind of was like, wow, all right, where he said something along the lines of where he said, you know, you're taught that God is all-knowing and all-powerful, which is what we're taught.
Yeah.
He goes, but if that's true, he goes, you can't be both. And the logic is that, and the way he explained it is, he goes, you have childhood cancer, suffering, pestilence, people suffering all around the world. So God can either put a stop to it and he doesn't want to, or he doesn't know about it and he chooses not to. So which is it? Because if you're all powerful and you can stop it, then you're just willingly not doing it.
So but isn't that like the point of like there's no like perfect world, right? Like in what they taught us was like, oh, when the world does become perfect, and that's when the world's gonna end. Allegedly. So I'd always hope, please don't let it be perfect. Yeah, I'm not trying to be alive when that happens. Yeah. If that happens, we don't even know what's going to happen. But.
Do you think Jesus was a real person?
Yeah.
Someone who was enlightened at a point and was trying to express that, and they're like, nah, kill this dude.
I think he might have been what's considered enlightened for that time. Yeah. To say that he didn't exist, I don't know that I would go that far. But do I think he is God on earth? Do I think he's performing miracles and tap dancing across a lake?
Do you think like he should be next to God, right? Because a lot of people think Jesus is God, and then they think another God. Jesus is the Son of God.
That's where you get to your slice and dice.
And there's a lot of translation issues and everything like that.
And like one thing that and it's something that I guess like growing up, it's like I never thought about it, but it's like I saw a thing where they're like, okay, they talk about how the Bible is this great book, but it's like if you really break it down or just look at it as a whole, it's a book that only covers a small period of time in a small geographic area.
Written by
different people that were only alive in this area.
And certain books were taken out.
Yeah. So if it's inspired by God, why is there no reference of any other part of the world? Why is it that the only people that were inspired to write this were in this little area?
Yeah.
That just like it's like
drugs, heavy hallucinogens.
Yeah, you're probably eating, chewing on fucking branches and make you see things.
They found one of the theories is that the burning bush that Moses talked to was like a burning bush of some type of psychotropic or something like that made him talk to God.
Could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh my God.
And then another one was that, or this is true, that they found a lot of in their wine they found mushrooms. So when they were drinking wine, they were tripping at the same time.
You're talking about an uncivilized people at an uncivilized time.
Yeah. They weren't drug conscious or like mental health conscious.
No.
See, that's just like even more of like what is real, because to me I think about it like I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, yes, I mean I believe like there's a God, but then I'm like, as far as the Bible, I'm like, how do this person wrote it this many years ago? Like we're now. Yeah. Why don't we?
And it's like even then like, you know. I started doing like a lot of like I started following a lot of like people that study religion and stuff. I won't talk about it. And there's like one part where like, and I was like, and again, it's like growing up, it's like I wonder. I'm like, we were never taught this. This stuff got ignored all the time. But like, like there's a thing that and people don't want to hear it. But it's like, the Bible is explicitly pro-slavery. Yeah. It offers instructions on how to enslave, the rules you have to follow. Yeah. There's not a negative word about slavery in the Bible. Yeah. At all.
It's crazy.
And I'm like, that was never talked about with us. Like, I've never heard about that.
Definitely not.
Because in ours, it's changed to servants.
Yeah, but same thing.
Yeah.
Just makes it sound better.
Or the one word, because people were like, there's a whole argument about like, should kids be able to read the Bible? And they're like, yes. They're like, okay, should they read the part about Lot's daughters where they try to get them drunk to sleep with their dad?
And then they go back and kill all of them? Yeah. Or like cut their foreskin off or something like that, right?
Well, and then the other part is the one where God sent bears to kill a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
See, but they're not reading those scriptures to us.
No. They skip that part. Well, my favorite was always when I was like, hey, how come we can't get tattoos? And they're like, because here it says you're not supposed to do it. I'm like, well, the one right after it says I'm not supposed to cut my beard. Yeah. Oh, we don't do that.
And now they're letting them grow their beards. Their friends and stuff, they're all like...
all of a sudden.
Mustaches were always a thing, but I didn't...
Yeah, mustaches were
Which
kind
I'm
of
like, that's still freaking facial hair, so I don't get it.
But it's just like shit like that, and it's just like wild. Like, come on, man.
If God is so forgiving, I don't think he's going to be mad if I get a tattoo, bro. Or if I have long hair or you have a beard. Like, it's not...
If you speak out of turn as a woman, you winch.
Do not speak, Jasmine. Give me back the mic.
Men are talking. Men
It's
are
actually
talking.
just the Diego
It's
podcast.
so ridiculous. Oh man.
Just block out her name.
Yeah.
But it's just shit like that where I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know, and then like I said, like hearing stories about other people that were raised the way we were,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where like.
And there's worse stories.
Oh, and that's where I
crazy.
think no, honestly, I feel like we got lucky.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
We made it out. That's
Because
why.
Good thing I wasn't
no. No, I'm not even talking about that. But like people that really, and what I've kind of figured it out is that it seems like it's more white people, black people, not so much in the Mexican,
For
like,
sure.
the Spanish,
No, I would agree to that.
because they talk
1000%.
about like I've heard stories where like, and it's one of these things where I'm like a little bit cultish, where like one of the big things about a cult is you use shunning as punishment.
Yeah.
We do it.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah.
we like.
I know. Sometimes I say we, and I'm like, no.
No way. I got the boot. I got the boot years ago.
Oh yeah.
I got it full on displeasure. But
Oh, I never went back. So I'm just.
they called me to go back just to dissolve shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck would I go back? No, dude.
No, dude.
Let me enjoy my fucking enchilada.
Yeah. You want to drive through shunning?
Yeah. But they talk about like people that grew up the way we did, where like they were like, no, you don't speak to your other family.
Oh, yeah.
Where I'm like,
about
we
it.
didn't have that. Like,
No.
I remember, you know,
I think
we
this
got to
is-
see our families.
I think
all
that's
the
the
time.
Mexican culture.
It's the
Yeah.
leniency in the culture for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because like realistically, like, you know, my mom used to let me go spend my summers in LA with my cousins
Yeah,
and my
yeah,
uncles
yeah,
that
yeah.
were
Yeah.
not in it.
Yeah.
We were all lucky. I think we got lucky in that regard. 'Cause I hear some stories about these people where like they're cut off from their family
Yeah.
members.
You can't even hang out with your cousins?
Yeah,
You gotta
like
hang out with your
they're like
cousins.
they talk about like
Brothers,
the kids
sisters.
leave and their parents won't speak to them.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fucked up.
That's scary.
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm like, we got fucking. I got lucky. We didn't do that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we do get a little.
And we get fucking
here and
little
there,
pushback
but-
here and there. But I just ignore it.
I'm like,
I'm like, my
You're
mom's
really-
borderline a witch, so I don't know what she talks about. She's the
Yeah.
first one that'll
I
fucking shove
know.
a fucking weird magical tea in you for whatever
Yeah.
illness that
And it'll
fucking
work
ails you.
somehow.
no, literally.
Yeah.
Through belief.
Yeah,
Or
The power
yeah.
of faith.
silver water.
Silver water. That's a
Colloidal
real
silver
thing.
for the win.
Colloidal
That
silver
is-
water.
that's
Just
what's
don't
in your
drink
cup,
too much,
huh?
'cause it'll make you blue.
Turn your skin blue.
Yeah. That
You know,
poor
but
guy.
it's funny because I use it and people will be like, "That's not good for you," dude. And I'm like, "Why is it not good for me?"
It's literally the minerals that your body doesn't have.
Well, no, but not only that, but
You gotta come out like,
Jesus.
you don't know about colloidal silver.
Well, no, but like they're like, it turns your skin blue. They're like the
Yeah.
amount
They're
you would have to
a ton.
drink.
Bruh.
You have to replace it with water.
Yeah, did you see? There's that documentary on HBO about some cult, and the lady, and they use this as an example of why colloidal silver is bad, is because she turned blue.
Yeah.
But they were talking about. I was like, I gotta see this shit. She was drinking gallons of it
Oh.
a day.
And it doesn't
And
taste
it-
that
yeah,
good.
No.
I'm like, why is she drinking it? Because it leaves that like.
It's got a little
Metallic
taste.
taste?
Yeah.
What's the silver?
Yeah.
Yes, the silver.
Yeah, but it does work for
Yeah.
literally
Oh, it works.
everything. You can put on a cut.
I've
You have
tested
an
it.
ear infection.
Because I've not, but I was like this. It's a thing where it's a
Yeah.
placebo.
Yeah.
So then I had a cold sore
Uh-huh.
because I have AIDS.
Herpes.
So then,
Herp dirt.
yeah, I had a little herpes. And then I had it and I left it. And I had that thing for like a week. I was just disciplined. I was like, I'll suffer the pain just for my
For your
intellectual,
test.
yeah, for
Uh-huh.
my test. And then I drank the silver water, 2 days gone.
Yeah.
2 days
It
gone.
was
Yeah.
that ear infection for me that really.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever. And my ear was bugging me, and she's like, put it in your ear. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right. And I remember like,
That's the
put it
witch.
in, and I just remember immediately, like, it went, and like the pressure, and I was like,
It's like in movies
What
where it's like
the
ding, and then all the neurons are
Yeah.
just. Damon was the same way. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like when you hear things like this, you're like, yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
too good
right.
to be true.
Especially when you didn't grow up with it like we did. We like preach it like it's normal, but it's really not that normal.
Yeah, every time I talk about it, someone they're like,
And then Damon was so sick he got food poisoning one time, and he was down bad, like almost going to the hospital. And my nana, she's like, first of all, do yourself a levativa. And he's like, I'm not doing that. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what it is in English.
You know what
enema.
Oh,
It is
okay.
a coffee.
Shoving
you shove
coffee up
coffee
your
up your
ass.
ass.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm not doing that. And then so she was like, have him drink silver water. So I told him, he's like, that's not gonna work. And I'm like, do you want to go to the hospital, yes or no? And he's like, no. Drinks the silver water the next day, gone. Fine. He's like, what is in that? And
But
now every time when someone is sick,
Yeah.
drink it.
water.
It's just really expensive. If you look it up,
Yeah,
Yeah.
to buy it at
online
the store.
expensive.
Health
we
stores.
we make it. Our grandma makes it like
This,
a G.
like a little one like this is like $80.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we get,
I was drinking this.
I like
right
the
there
fact that
right
she uses old alcohol bottles.
yeah.
now. She does.
I'm
The
like,
brown bottle.
Wine bottles.
I have a big old wine bottle of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
It's because you have
and her
to have
handwriting.
Colloidal silver. You
That's
have to
classic.
have a dark bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I used to go to a lot of breweries, I would buy like the crowlers, like the brown, the glass ones, the dark brown. And she came to my house one time and she saw them. And she's like, "Where did you get that?"
Gold. It's like finding gold.
And I was like, "Oh, I got this on my brewery." She's like, "Can you get me those?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I guess." I'm like, "What's?" But that's what she wanted for, because apparently brown bottles are hard to come by.
No, they are. They don't sell them anywhere.
They're commodity.
I'm like, just go buy a 40 and pour it out. Like, go buy a fucking natural ice. It costs you $1.
Huh.
True.
You're paying $1 for a bottle.
Yeah. But that's $1 you can spend on colloidal silver water.
That's right.
Yeah.
A cure-all.
So
A real cure-all.
Really,
Thank
it really
God
is.
she
It's
makes
weird.
it, because she hands that out to us like it's candy.
Yeah.
It's just funny when people are like, "You drink that?" I'm like, "Yeah." You don't know what's in it. And I'm just like, as I'm seeing them fucking eat shit.
Oh
and
my
drink
God.
shit.
Yeah. You won't take this that comes, it's natural, but you'll go ahead and take a prescription.
They'll take a number
like
7 from
drug.
McDonald's.
Well, that was the same thing that pissed me off when I got the fucking the vaccine. My mom gave me different types of shit for it.
You got it?
Yeah. I got
Oh,
it.
okay.
I wanted to go places. I got tired of fucking sitting home.
Back then,
there was
yeah.
restrictions.
As soon
You
as they
couldn't
were
go
like,
outside.
"You get it, you can go,"
No bars.
I took my ass to the Fresno Fairgrounds and got that shit done. Let's go. I was so fucking tired. I was
I'm
like, I wanted-
traumatized. I
You
didn't get it,
couldn't
but
live
whatever,
your
I'm
life
fine.
at that time not having the vaccine.
No, because if you didn't have it, you look like you had fucking
Yeah.
But
bugs crawling out of your
I was
eyes.
like, I don't give a shit, real or not. I don't fucking care. Give me the card.
Yeah.
I just want to go places.
Did you get sick after or no? How did you feel after the shot? After the jab?
The jab. After the fucking Fauci put his fucking tracking
Oh,
device
his
in?
lies inside of you?
Filled with lies. I got like a little bit,
Okay.
which is pissed because like I got on a Friday because I was like, I want to take tomorrow off.
Yeah.
That was fucking fine.
Mm.
I know other people, they were done for like 3
Down
days.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it was weird because it was that thing where like they were down bad for 3 days, and then they just wake up the 4th day like nothing ever happened, which was really weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, and people were like, "I can't believe you got that," and I'm like, "I've seen you do cocaine. What the fuck are you talking about?"
That could
Yeah,
possibly
that's
be
pretty-
laced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mix fucking Jaeger and Red Bull, so I can't worry about what I put in my body.
That's true.
I mix
That's
my-
a combination.
I mix
Yeah.
my depressants with my stimulants.
Which is so bad to do. They say not to drink energy drinks and alcohol because
Really?
It says it on the
it's
Red
an
Bull can.
upper. Yeah, energy drinks are upper, so you will end up drinking more than you can actually handle because you're just like such in a good
Because
mood.
you're up and you don't think you're affected by the alcohol.
Yeah, and then boom, you're blacked out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah. How do you black out on Jaeger? With a Monster.
Yeah, with the
Or
Monster,
with
with
the
the
Red Bull.
Monster and Jaeger, that's like a sin right there.
That's
I'd
what
say.
I used
Red
to
Bull's
drink.
delicious.
A Red
God,
Bull's
it's
are good, yeah.
I love
No.
Jaeger.
What's your favorite Red Bull?
Monster.
Do you have one? Because there's so many
I don't
flavors now.
Regular Red Bulls taste like shit.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, when I smell regular Red Bull, my mouth waters because I associate it with vodka.
Oh.
Yeah, like I have it's just ingrained in me.
Yeah, you've
when I smell
trained yourself.
Like I smell Red Bull,
Yeah.
and immediately I'm like fucking
See,
vodka.
I smell Monster and I can taste the Jaeger like in the back of my
You can
mouth.
smell it.
There's like Monster.
Monster.
So you used to do
and
Jaeger and
Monster
Monster.
and Jaeger because I didn't like Red Bull.
That's weird. I've never had a.
Do you
Well,
know-
because at Splash they don't have Red Bull. They serve. They use Rockstar,
Oh,
if you- so-
Rockstar's similar to
and I
Monster.
don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I like Red Bull, like the way the good Lord intended.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
for the good heart attack.
That's right.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt so good.
Yeah. But I feel
Cherry vodka Red Bull's delicious. Oh,
cherry vodka Red Bull.
I'm not a vodka drinker because that's what in my early years. It went vodka, Sky vodka, Monster. I guess it was just always Monster, and then from Sky vodka from Monster, it went to Jaeger Monster, and then it went to tequila. Now I'm tequila whiskey, but
Do you like whiskey? Okay.
I'm in my old age. I'm more. I don't drink nearly as much as I used to. Now it's
Yeah.
like I like old fashioned shit like that. I
Okay,
like,
okay.
Whistle Pig's a good one. I had what I had.
snowing. Yeah, sure.
Whistle Pig.
Okay.
I like that
So
one.
like
that
those
was good.
classy sipping whiskey
Yeah.
drinks with
I mean,
the bacon one. The bacon one. Have you had the bacon
is
one?
bacon.
That one's
yeah,
good.
bacon old fashioned.
Yeah.
Those are good.
That's the only
We
one
were
I've
talking
had.
shit. Well, last time we were talking about bacon, and I was like, people put bacon in their drinks and shit.
Yeah. They
It tastes good though. It goes with it.
But in the whiskey, it's good because it's smoky.
Bacon
So
in a fucking
matches.
Bloody Mary. It's delicious.
I've
I never
actually
had that.
never had a Bloody Mary. I don't think. I don't think
He's
I have.
disappointed in you, Jasmine.
Because
The breakfast
listen
of
to
the
me.
breakfast of liquors.
When I go out, I don't go out anymore because because I have kids. But when I used to go out, I was going out to like get drunk.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going out for one drink and one drink only. Tokyo tea. Give it to me because it has like 7 different liquors in there.
It's Tokyo tea. Was it
AMF?
Long Island AMF? It's all the same.
Those are all the same.
You just change like one ingredient, changes the color.
The color. One's blue.
Just the skin rechange.
Tea color, like that brown color, and then green.
Because Long Island is all the liquors, sweet and sour, triple sec, and Coke.
Okay.
Soda.
Yeah.
AMF is all the same shit, but then you put Sprite and blue curacao. Mm-hmm. And then a Tokyo tea is Sprite and Midori.
When you say
it green.
The Midori is just like so sour too. Yeah. I
gotta get more experience.
I would go out and I would order one at one bar, one at the other bar, and then I was good for the rest of the night. I didn't have to order any more drinks.
Because it's vodka, gin, rum, tequila.
Yeah.
Just.
And they just be.
Okay, the cups
depending
like
on where you
this.
Go, I'll get you trash.
Oh yeah, they'll just the color, just like drop the dye in there. Like, and then you take a drink and oh my god, it's so strong. You're like
everybody in there is on that too.
Yeah.
So like, that's well. It's usually younger people drink them just because they want to get fucked up.
And they don't want to spend a lot of money.
Like the older you get, like I went more like vodka soda water, vodka Red Bull, Jaeger Red Bull, or like when I'm like I know I'm kind of like I want to get a fucking buzz, I'll go with those. If I'm just like just want to drink vodka soda water, vodka tonic's good. It's a little sweeter. Or fucking just straight beer.
Which beer?
Coors Light.
Okay.
Silver Bullet.
Yeah.
Bud Light.
The Coors Light. Do you like Michelob Ultra?
Not really. The skinnies? I'll drink it. Like,
if those little cans?
It's like they're all fine, but people say they all taste the same. It's like, no, they don't. Coors Light.
I like Coors Light, though. A lot of people don't like it.
I love Coors Light. Coors Light or Coors Banquet, Yellow Bellies. Those are good.
I've only had those a few times.
How do you feel about 805s?
Okay.
Yeah,
they're whatever.
Yeah.
That's
the only one I like.
That's the only one you like?
Because I don't know much alcohol, so like, I
First
just
of
go.
all, he's like, hand me a beer, and he has the same beer the whole night, and then it's only he only drinks the top part of it.
Yeah.
It's still full.
You're a sipper?
I'm a sipper.
Where you should go, to like get a little bit of experience with beer, go to the Me and Ned's in Tower.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
They have the it's on tap, so they have a whole wall of beers.
Okay.
And they give you a card, and you just go and you serve yourself what you want. So you just get like, it charges you by the ounce.
Yeah.
So you put the card on, and you're like, oh, I want to try this one. You get a couple ounces of it. If you like it, you get more. If you don't, on to the next one.
Nice.
That and then beer festivals. Beer festivals are fun.
Okay, yeah.
You get trashed those.
I've heard about those.
I love those. Good times. You get shit you pay $50 and you can just drink for 4 hours.
Oof.
Oh my god, but a beer belly rub.
It's all like weird craft beers and ciders and
different
shit.
The ciders are good. Do you like ciders?
They're okay.
The sour ones.
Some ciders are good. The meads are pretty good. Viking beer.
I like the stouts. Do you like stout? The coffee flavor ones?
I don't like coffee.
You don't like coffee?
I'm repulsed by coffee.
So you drink energy drinks, no coffee?
I don't like coffee.
You've never liked coffee?
Never.
Wow.
I tried it because, when you tell people you don't like coffee, you're spitting in their fucking face apparently.
What have you tried?
And then everyone will give me their version of what I'm missing
Which one's the best? Yeah.
And then I'm like, inevitably, this all tastes the fucking same.
Yeah. It's all milk and coffee.
Yeah.
And sugar.
Yeah.
Because, growing up, my mom, she fucking drank coffee. And that was, so weird. I'm like, she would drink hot-ass coffee with her food. And I'm like, that's fucking gross.
I do that for breakfast.
But that, in a way, that makes sense.
Right.
But
she goes to dinner and orders
with
coffee.
Salad. Coffee with
she's
steak. Coffee
she's having fucking tacos and she's eating. And I'm like, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Fuck that,
you need a Coke for that.
That is a little
or
nasty. Yeah. How do you throw a Coke for sure?
It's funny.
But
so no coffee.
Beers are good. I mean, the craft beers are. I was in a craft beer. I mean, I still like them, but it's starting to get a little out of hand now. It's fucking. The worst part is because they'll tell you like, oh, this is a mango fucking fart,
and it
whatever,
tastes like
and
ass
it
still.
Tastes like a little bit of mango and then dog shit.
Yeah,
that's the worst part.
I don't get that either. Like
but
the IPAs
there's
and
some
stuff?
that are good. Yeah, IPAs. Some are bad, but there's good ones. There's a few. There's decent ones, especially here with all the breweries we have. Like,
yeah.
Like at Tioga, you like stouts.
Yeah, they have some good ones.
Tioga has the hazelnut one.
Yeah,
really
and
good.
they're like 9%. I'm like, slow your roll, buddy.
Yeah. Yourself
One of those
like
and you'll be.
Beer, fucking get like 3 of them. Trash.
Yeah, be careful, dude.
Yeah. The only one I've been to is Barrel House at River Park.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Kind of the same. Yeah.
Tioga downtown's fun. They do a lot of events.
Yeah, they do. I've heard of that.
Summer Fox I haven't been to. What's the other one? Oh, Full Circle downtown. That one's okay.
There's one in Tower, Goldstein's.
They
have
they
like
don't
on tap too.
Yeah, so they don't brew beer. They just are a beer bar. But they have a lot of cool shit. They have like 42
beers.
taps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a place where you can go. It's fun there too.
That's a lot of beer. 42.
We tried to go there.
We
for
did.
your birthday. Remember they didn't let us in.
They didn't let us in because they thought Damon was 16 years old.
Yeah, his ID was expired, and they wouldn't let him in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean.
And he has kind of a baby face.
I need your keys.
That's one of those.
They're like, no, sir, this isn't real, and he was like.
And so having worked in that job, it sucks because technically speaking, if your ID is not valid, you shouldn't accept it.
Yeah.
But when it's like, I used to just kind of was like.
I know, because you used to be a bouncer.
When you're clearly.
You used to be a bouncer?
Yeah.
You do look like you would be a very good
bouncer vibes, huh?
You get out of jail.
Especially back then.
One of the few jobs you can get.
Oh wait, I forgot you were in jail.
You've been to jail?
I don't even know how old you were.
Oh, no. Hey, my record was expunged many, many years ago.
I totally forgot about that.
I've lived a lot of lives. Yeah.
That's cool.
Joe. And the funny.
Was it cold?
Part, huh?
Was it cold?
What's it called?
Not so much.
Okay.
The weird part is when all that happened, like, it's funny because it's like, people are like, oh, you regret it? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I wish it didn't happen, but I'm like, I think of like how different my life would have been had it not happened. And I'm like, I probably wouldn't have any of the friends I have now. Like, my life would have been wildly different. So I'm like, in a way, I'm like, yeah, it sucked for a while. But honestly, my thing is, I'm like, I wish I would have gone to jail sooner. So.
Okay.
Wait, how old were you when you went?
How long were you in there too?
I just barely remember this.
I was 2004.
I feel like this isn't even real life.
I was probably like 23, 24.
Okay.
This is 04, so I was probably 23.
Oh, so you were just a baby.
Yeah.
A couple years old.
Stupid and dumb.
No, not you, him. When he went.
Yeah.
No, but so, because I got sentenced I got 90 days.
90 days.
And then they gave me, and it's like looking, like now I tell people, I'm like, it's such a fucking scam. 100%.
Really?
Totally a scam. So what they do is they go, you get 90 days, but because when I got arrested, I got taken to jail, that counts as a day.
Okay.
So you have 89 days. So okay. So then they go, we're gonna be nice, and we're gonna let you do a work program. Nice. So you go sign up for this bullshit program, and it costs you money. And I think it cost me $600 to sign up.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
And
so they're making money
then
from you.
they charge you. This was 20 years ago now, so
yeah.
I want to say it was $10 a day for every day I had to do. So $10 times 89. So I don't know, my math isn't mathing.
890.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I remember it cost me about $1,400 to sign up.
Oh my god.
So then you go to the probation office, and then they go, okay, you have 89 days, and then they go, do you have a job? I go, yes. What do you work? Monday through Friday. Great. So they put me down for every Saturday and Sunday, and now mind you, that's only 8 days a month.
Yeah.
So I had 89. So they put me on the program for every Saturday and Sunday for 10 months.
Oh my god.
And they said, you're going to go to Caltrans at 8 in the morning, and you're going to go pick up trash on the highway till 3 o'clock every day.
Oh my god.
And then so...
What were you thinking when you're picking up trash?
It's just like, fuck.
Like,
God damn it. So here's what they don't... The bullshit part of it is they go, you can't miss more than 8 days.
Okay.
And if you miss a day, you can't go back until you go and check in with the probation department. So for me, as an example, if I didn't go Saturday, I couldn't go Sunday, and I had till Monday afternoon to go check in, or I would violate and they'd send me to jail. So
but then you worked.
Yeah. So Monday, as soon as I got off work, I went straight to the probation department. Here's the fucked up part. So then they go, okay, you have to pay a $25 penalty because you missed.
Oh my god.
And they don't cancel the days. They just tack them on to the end.
Whoa.
So you miss, you have to pay again, and then they don't void them. They just keep
going. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you do that shit, and so you're working 7 days a week, full-time hours. And that shit gets old real fucking quick.
Yeah.
So I did that for a while, and it was going slow, and then I asked to move somewhere else to try to get more done. So then they sent me to the bus station, and I was doing it during the week because I was like, I want to try to get this shit done.
Yeah.
But there it was, you showed up at midnight, you showed up at like 9, 10 p.m. and you worked till 6 in the morning. So I would do that, cleaning buses, leave, go to my job, work all day, and then go home and go to sleep.
Oh my God!
I think I remember that.
Schedule.
I think I remember that.
So I did that for a while, and then I couldn't handle it, so I went back to the fucking.
Oh my God.
To the bus thing, to the trash, and then I figured out a little hustle there. So what I figured out was that the people
stealing people's bags.
No. So the people that run the program, it's not the probation department. It's the company. So Caltrans, their employees would take you out. So what I figured out was all they did was you would go do the thing, and at the end of the day, they would pass around a binder, and they would have your name on it, and you just signed it to say you were there. There were different crews Saturdays and Sundays. So what I figured out was that I could miss Saturday, I could go Sunday, and then when they passed the book in the van, they would pass it around. I would sign the sheet for both days. And then give it back to them. Because all they did was then fax it to the department to show that you were there.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
So I tried it one time, and I was like, "Fuck it! If I get caught, I don't care at this point because I still had like 40 days to go. And it had been almost a year.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus. And they didn't catch it. So then eventually I missed a couple days, and then I go down there, and the guy was like giving me all kinds of shit. He's like, "You missed too many days. You should have been kicked out of this program a long time ago." And I was like, "How many days do I have left?" He goes, 30 something. And I go,
"Take me to jail."
Send me to jail. And he was like, "What?" I go, "Fucking send me to jail. I'm done with this shit, dude." So yeah, I volunteered to go to jail. And like having gone through all that, I'm like, I wish I just went to jail and just did the 90 days.
Did they take you back to jail?
No.
Where you go yourself?
No, so this is the thing. And this is where you learn how bullshit is. They literally said, it was on a Monday. It was okay, sign here, sign here, sign here. You lose all that money you spent on the program. It's all gone.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Okay, you have till tomorrow at 7 p.m. to turn yourself in." So the next day I went, I told my boss, I was like, "Hey, here's the deal. I'm going to jail. I'll call you guys when I'm out." And everybody's like, "What the fuck? Like, what?"
Yeah. What?
They're like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Instead of just cleaning, you're going to go to jail?
Yeah. So then the next day I went, did everything, gave my mom some money to pay my truck payment. I went and I started going there. And they're like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here to turn myself in. I'm here for my paperwork." "Oh, okay, have a seat." And I sat there for like 2 hours in the lobby of the main jail. And then finally they're like, "Oh, come on back." And they take you in. And
what'd you eat? What was the food like?
Shit, it's crap. So they feed you twice a day. So you go, and in the morning, like it's like 5 or 6 in the morning, they get you for breakfast. And it's not breakfast. It's a bag, and it has 4 pieces of bread, bologna, cheese, a couple of cornflakes, a little thing of milk, orange, and then like thing of peanut butter.
It's a balanced diet.
But that was for all day. That was your breakfast and your lunch.
You had to ration it out.
Oh my gosh.
And then at dinner, they would feed you dinner at 5 o'clock. They'd bring you in a tray of whatever dog shit they had for you. And that was it.
Oh my gosh. Damn.
But like, it was boring.
Yeah.
It's really what it was.
So after they called you back, what happened? Did they ever put you back in there?
They take you in. You go into a little holding cell. They keep you there for a while. They put a few other people in there, and then they take you. They take your clothes. They take all your stuff. Yeah. And they give you, in my case, it was red jumpsuit. They give you sandals. They give you a shirt, underwear. They give you the whole thing of socks. Take you in. They give you your bag, like your bed and all this shit wrapped up. And they're like, they take you in Fresno. So main jail, it's pods. So it's just a big open room with just a shitload of bunks on 2 floors. And then there's like a communal area with tables, and there's a bathroom which is all open. And all of it's visible from a tower. They can see everything. Okay. That's why it's all open like that, so they can see everything. Yeah. And you just go and you get your bed, and then people come and ask you questions, and you talk, and that's it. That was the first question is always like, "What are you?" And I was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "What?" Some big fucking white guy. Yeah. They call him the Undertaker. And he's like, "What are you?" And I was like, "I don't. What do you?" He's like, "What are you?" And I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "Are you Bisa? Are you Bulldog?" I was like, "No." I go, "No, I'm none." He goes, "Oh," he goes, "You're an other." Because I wasn't affiliated with anything. Yeah. So then this guy comes over and he's like, "Oh, I'm your rep," and I'm like, "All right, whatever."
They're trying to sign you up.
Because if you're Bisa, you hang out with these guys. If you're a Bulldog, you hang out with them. If you're Wood, which is Peckerwood, so a white guy, you hang out with the whites. It's all in groups like that.
Yeah, so you had your own little representative.
Yeah, my rep.
For your other.
And the others is just all random
regular guys.
It's just all regular people. And I was thinking about jail. I was like, it's just all regular dudes just passing the time. The funny part was
they're not regular. They're in trouble.
They did some dumb shit.
Yeah, and like some of them, it's like, okay, I can see why you're here. Some of them, it's just shitty luck. Yeah. Just bad luck. Shit. They made a fucking, one dude's there because he got into a fight with his wife. They were fucking doing drugs together, and fucking something happened. He roughed her up, went to jail.
Yeah.
And then it was like, they'd be like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "I used to work security at a strip club," and then that's all they want to talk about.
Oh, the titties.
So that like
Describe them to
that
me.
made it easy for me because I was like, that's all they wanted to talk
You
about.
had the commodity. The titties were in your mind, and they wanted to.
I could paint a picture for them. It's funny because after like a few months after I got out, I went back to work there because again, your few jobs you can get as a convict.
Yeah.
And like one of the guys I was in jail with came by. I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Yeah, that's cool."
That's funny.
He's a cool guy.
That's a good moment.
So yeah, his bouncer at a strip club. Anywhere else?
2 strip clubs.
2.
BB's, Habanos, a couple like bars in Fresno.
Yeah,
Nice.
because bruh, Marcos used to sell tacos outside the strip
Yeah.
club. Do you remember going? We would be in the car. Mom would take us
Strip
to
club
like
parking
get
lot.
food because I
I
was
used
like
to be outside of the strip club in the car selling tacos.
in your car
bro.
seat, bruh.
You were just there. You were just there to get food.
I was.
She would just go out there to pick up food.
Yeah, we'd go out there and pick up food.
We were
'cause
selling.
that would be
I
dinner.
think I remember. Is it when we had a red car? Was it a red car?
Yeah, we had a red car.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Dang,
life.
yeah, I'd sit
we
in the car
lived,
seat.
bruh.
I remember, and I'd just be left alone in the car for a cool minute.
No,
Like
I'd
a
be in the
dog
car
in the
with
car?
you, bruh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just sell tacos.
Mom would get out and get the tacos.
Dang. Was it like a dirt lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the parking lot's paid, but the area where we were, it was a little dirt corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little dirt corner. Okay. Yeah.
That's funny.
So I was near some strippers at a young age.
Yeah. You're in the
I got that
vicinity.
energy.
The
They
vicinity, the
would
vibe,
open
the
the
vibe.
back door to get tacos and they're all fucking half naked right there.
Yeah. She'll poke her head out.
Yeah, they would. I remember like I'm like, oh my god, take
That's
me home.
hilarious. Dang.
Good times.
We're just
Yeah.
trying to go get some dinner. Like
They were good tacos. It was good
Yeah.
fucking food.
saying
Good
hi,
tacos,
saying
good
hi.
views.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
A lot of
my
people,
gosh.
a lot of people to this day are like, "What are having get the tacos?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, that's over." Actually, the sale.
That's a bygone era.
I'm like, I know the recipe, but I'm not gonna do it. It's too much work.
Yeah. Too much working is
funny.
dangerous.
There, sure.
There.
I get shot at. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Those girls were crazy, and not even cute either.
Mm.
It's hit or miss. It's like everything else in life.
Yeah. Opportunities. Mm.
It was easy money for them though. That's why.
Yeah.
At that time, the economy was good. They were making a lot of money. They say that strip clubs is where you go to find out really how the economy's doing.
Really.
Okay.
Because
and
if it's busy,
okay.
that means people have disposable income.
Mm.
If it's slow, it means the economy's bad.
Yeah.
Yikes. So then
Yeah.
what do the strippers do when it's slow?
Fucking hustle.
Find another way.
Fucking
They,
hustle.
they start cooking the wings in the back.
Yeah.
Besides stripping.
They start selling the tacos.
Yeah.
More ways than
I don't
one.
know if There you go.
Oh my gosh.
That was for Curie.
That was for Carrie. Well, I think we can end it. We're at an hour 20.
Hour 22.
That was
Yeah.
a good chunk.
That was chill.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Different. We talked about
We talked about
some
God,
girl drama,
Kendrick, strippers,
some
tacos.
Bibles. Yeah,
Yeah.
some strippers. We hit all the
All the important topics of the
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. One like random question, because I'm not an aunt or an uncle, obviously. But how do you feel being an uncle since mom is the only one that has kids?
Yeah, and
we're
seeing
your
us
only
grow up.
nieces and nephews, right?
Unless
Well, cause
Chato has
like,
kids somewhere that
like
we don't
Jen does she have any nieces or nephews?
know. She does.
Oh, she does.
Okay.
Yeah, but she has one because she has one older sister. She has kids, but they live like I don't know, Modesto somewhere up north.
Mhm.
So she only sees them every once in a great
So
while.
often, yeah.
And then her other sisters are younger; they don't have kids.
Mm.
So, yeah, this is where all of my uncle duties come into play is over here.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's whatever. It's
How old were you when me and Alex were like born?
how old are you now?
31.
31. So I'm 42.
So you were 12,
Oh,
So I was 11.
11.
Yeah, because I remember I used to watch you guys. I was middle school, high school. When I used to
Dang.
watch you guys sometimes.
so
Yeah.
you were the same age I was when Ayana was born then. So we're like a 10 year. Because me and Ayana are 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like older than that, like 15 or something.
No, I was. Yeah, if you're 30,
Mhm.
31, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm 42. So I was only 10 years older.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, because I remember. Yeah, I was 12, 13. So I was in middle school. Because I remember, watching you and Alex
I don't remember that, but
in the back house. You was
yeah, I remember living back there.
Yeah.
The back
Yeah.
house.
That's when in my mom's behind my mom's because I was there. So like I would
Dang,
be
that house is gone now. I didn't know that.
What?
The house back there?
She
Isn't
got
it
rid
gone?
of it?
No. So what happened was when her house caught fire.
Yeah, it wasn't up to code, right?
Well, it was all done under
Right.
the table. So the inspector was like, "You got to tear all this shit down."
Yeah.
So they gutted it, but they're rebuilding it again. But they're gonna do it like
actual
with the city, which is
I can't believe she went that long with it, not getting caught.
it's all bureaucratic bullshit. But because it was a good house. I lived there. It's funny, like we've all lived there. It's
all of us.
Yeah.
At some point, somebody fucking passed through that house.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The house has seen so many people, so many dogs, souls.
A lot of dogs buried back there. A lot of dogs
Our
buried
dogs
back
almost made it back there. I said, "Nah, I'm gonna keep them with me."
there. There's a lot of dogs buried back there.
Yeah, at night at 12 o'clock, if you look up at the moon, you hear, and you just see a bunch
All the
of
puppies.
all the ghost
pups?
Yeah, the ghost pups.
So sad.
But yeah, the house looks really nice now though.
Is it?
They
Haven't
fixed
been.
it.
Yeah.
Just they fixed it after the fire. It looks brand new, all new
Inside?
shit. It's
I have
nice.
to go. I haven't.
You know
went.
what's funny?
What?
I could talk about the fireman who went
Oh my gosh.
to your mom's house when it was burning was my ex's dad.
Really?
Yeah, he was the one that answered the call and went to her house.
That's right. The
Yeah.
ex. I can't believe you almost got married.
Yeah, that's true. Crazy, right?
I went to
If
that. I went
that
to
would've
that.
happened-
I'll tell you this now. I went to that event. I was talking shit the entire time. I was like, this should not be happening.
I knew you.
Smile
were
for the pictures.
You were sitting in the corner for a reason.
Oh, I sit at the corner at everything because I want to be able to sit there and talk shit from afar.
It was an error.
Yeah. Good thing it's
It
over
happens.
because if you would have gotten married, we would not be here right now.
We wouldn't.
You would not look like this
You
either.
look back on that, like when you think, what do you think of when you look back on that? Do you feel like, because like I look back at a lot of shit and I'm like,
Yeah.
and I look like I think about it, I'm like, God, I was dumb.
Yeah.
Well, not even that.
Yeah,
It's like
me
sometimes
too.
I feel with a lot of stuff I was doing what like was expected,
Yes.
rather than what I wanted.
Yes. I would say it's exactly that. And it's also like, I wouldn't say I regret it either. I'm not a big person. I'm not a big
How much did religion have to play with that?
play it into that decision.
Mhm.
I would say like pretty heavy. Like, not that I wouldn't have made that decision, but that early on in the way I did it, definitely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, there's so much pressure put on you for that.
1,000%.
I mean, you're literally only 22 years old.
I just got here.
Yeah.
Like, your
Yeah.
son just got here.
Yeah.
I'm barely, like, actually looking around and paying attention.
Yeah.
It's funny.
You
it's
just
like,
opened your eyes last year.
Yeah, I like me being 42. I look back at like 21 and I'm like, I was considered an adult. Like,
I
fucking
know.
know.
I
What do
know.
you think makes you an adult then?
Paying
I-
bills, like
no. I think it's your brain, it's your development. Like
Okay.
because like they say, like guys develop way later mentally.
Yeah. Mentally,
Your brain doesn't really fully form until like way
You're like
later.
25,
women, for
supposedly.
women, it's way younger.
Yeah.
And I can see why. Just the fact that women can start having kids at such a young age, like you have
Yeah.
to develop faster.
Yeah,
mentally.
yeah.
Guys are stupid.
Yeah.
I'm like, I look back and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah. You were in jail. That's what you were doing.
Besides
Yeah,
that.
besides
But that goes back to like, and people were like, "Oh, you were 21, you weren't a kid." But I'm like, no, I was fucking stupid.
Mm.
Like, not even like, oh, that was a dumb decision. Just in terms of like, I was not fucking, I don't know what, I was not in my right mind to be doing none of that shit. You look, but a lot of it goes back to kind of like the way we were raised.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
I remember looking back and I was like 19 and I was dating somebody from the church and they're talking about getting married. It's like, why the fuck are you talking about getting married, dude? Like, I don't know. What? No.
Yeah, and a lot of them do that at such a young age.
Just that pressure you get put on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the pressure.
It's
But-
like, oh, you've known each other 6 months, and now what?
Yeah.
Now
6 months
what are
is
you gonna
crazy.
do?
Yeah. You should be getting married. What?
Yeah.
No. I don't know who I am yet. She doesn't know who I am yet.
Yeah.
You don't know shit until you live with someone. I can tell you that much.
That's also very true.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree with that. You gotta live with someone to know just their house habits. Like, are they good? Are they healthy people to live around? Are they annoying?
farters? Do they shit with the door open?
Yeah, yeah. Do they pee with the door open? Shit with the door open? Do they refill the toilet paper roll? Like
Little things, huh?
Little
tiny
things.
shit.
Yeah.
Which way do you put the toilet paper?
Ooh.
That's the wrong way. No. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody should be getting married before like 25. Minimum. Minimum 25.
Minimum.
Honestly, yeah. Well, because like you said, like brain development, guys, it's for 25 is the age, and women too.
I don't even think
Your
I
frontal-
don't even think 25 I was developed yet.
Frontal lobe like just like clicks in. So I think at 26 and 27 is when people start freaking out and they're like, oh my god, I'm an adult. Like, what am I supposed to do? Because you have that mental shift. But still, that's later, and they want you to figure out your life when you're 18 years old. Here you go.
College.
And societal pressure. We're like, oh, you're 27. You're supposed to be married and have kids. Whoa, easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
for sure. I thought by 25 I would be married with kids, and at 25 I went through like my biggest breakup. I was like, oh, psych.
Psych.
Just kidding. I'm starting over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then what age did you have Quaid? 29?
28.
28.
Well, I turned 28 like 2 weeks after. Yeah.
Okay.
So I made it out because mom thought I was gonna be 16 and pregnant.
Yeah.
In that religion.
You made it out.
Yeah. Well, they're not 16, but.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my mom really, I wanted to go to a football game, and she's like, nope, you're going to come home pregnant. And I'm like, I'm dead ass trying to go eat a cheeseburger in and out. Like,
She went to the Rainbow Cup.
She was
I
projecting
know.
onto you, Jen.
No, yes.
She was 100%.
100%. I wanted to go like school dance. Nope. You're going to sneak out and go in the back. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that.
See, at least there was that. It wasn't school dances are evil.
Well, that's what it was too, because there's going to be worldly people there. So like I couldn't
Love that
breathe
word.
the same.
Worldly. Usually, I looked it up. Worldly in like the regular dictionary means someone who's just who knows the world. Like they read books, they traveled,
Cultured.
they're
Well,
cultured.
yeah, because you're not supposed to read books or travel.
Not supposed to ask questions.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I
what
guess so.
that was what got me into a lot of trouble
You would ask
Asking
questions.
all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember asking so many questions, and what I always hated was like you always got some kind of like cop out answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or go ask this person, or go ask this person, or
Yeah, they delegate a lot. It's a lot of delegating.
because there's no real answer.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're done talking shit, but
I talk shit.
Yeah.
yeah, you're a hater.
We'll
We
bring
got
you on again because this
Yeah.
was fun.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Chill.
Very
Chill
fun.
vibes.
This is episode 10, so it's kind of like a
We're getting up there,
a
and
duo
we're
celebration.
we're getting
episode 10,
views.
and we got a guest.
We're getting views.
Are we?
Of the famous tens, Cordell Stewart.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We like 45 on the Cajea one,
Ooh.
and then the other ones are like 30s.
Yeah, they're pretty consistent.
Yeah, we're getting for YouTube. That's a lot
That is.
because
Get
someone
the
has to
clicks,
actually sit
controversy.
there.
Yeah.
Controversy creates
I'll
cash.
put.
Gotta stir it up.
Yeah. I'll put God in the
We
title
should
for this one.
put like a witch pot, and we can like stir it.
Yeah. Let's get real close though before we end it. Or we'll end it and then we'll do like a thumbnail shot. But yeah, that was episode 10.
Thanks for coming
Thanks for
on.
coming
Fun. Since the first episode, I was like, I gotta get on.
Oh, so you've been watching them?
Oh yeah, I've watched
Okay,
it.
cool.
See, we
I skipped the one with the other guest because I was just like,
Yeah.
this ain't
It's a
for
bit
me.
of a
You didn't know
spiritual
her?
long.
I was like, this.
2-hour
I was like,
episode.
this is not for me.
Yeah, some people. I mean, it's like a subject, but it's also a really long one too.
It was. That's how long ago.
But me and her, like, besides like the spiritual talk that we do, like, we just get along really good.
They're yappers.
Yeah, and we just
Yeah.
will be talking about that whole episode. Diego's like, and we're just like two girls in a room, just.
Too much
It was
estrogen.
going though.
And then her friend
Way
was
too
here,
much estrogen.
and her friend was giving me shots. So I was just
Yeah.
taking
On
shots,
the
Oh,
back.
you
and I
did
was
behind
like
the
lit.
not
camera.
paying attention. And I was like,
She was faded.
halfway in, I was like, it hit me, and I was like, don't fucking say something stupid. Don't laugh right now. I had to
Yeah.
take a break. I had to go to
The next
bathroom.
time I'll bring some beers. You can do a little taste test.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do a beer taste
We'll do
test.
some beers. I'll
We'll
bring a
drink.
whiskey and
Yeah.
We'll
we'll
make.
do-
I'll
we'll expand your alcoholic knowledge.
Yes.
I'll fry the bacon. We could.
Yeah.
Put it on
We'll
the-
do that.
And be like, oh, you're not feeling great. Here, do a little bump of this, and you'll be right back down to earth.
Exactly.
Little
Off cam.
snooter.
Yep.
Sounds good. So you guys have to come back for that one
Yeah.
soon.
Like.
Like, comment, subscribe. You guys are watching, so just fucking subscribe. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't be
Join
scared.
the Jazz and Diego podcast family.
Join
Or
the
fan
fam.
base, whatever you want to call yourselves.
Yeah.
It's a family affair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
for
you
sure.
go. Thank you
Alright.
for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.